Strike a match and light a fire. It's time for another instant recharge.
Hey! Welcome to Instant Retard. I'm Kitty Martini.
I'm Dean Aradio.
And tonight our topic is tipping, as in people who tip in restaurants and bars. We get all kinds of retarded comments from people who think, why should people get tips? Firemen and police don't get tips.
So if people didn't have to tip everywhere, do you think the level of service would be the same way? Fuck no.
You have to pay for people to remember your name and pretend that they like you.
You pay for that. That's a charge.
It's like a very highly personal service. It's kind of like your mom said. You're a kid, your mom would feed you. Oh, do you want some more? How's your blabbity blabba tasting? Unless you got a horrible mother. What if you just walked around tipping everyone? A doctor when he delivers the baby and woman's crotch is open and her feet are in the air and the baby flies out and screams and the mother's got to give the doctor a 20. He got the baby out without tearing its head off. Yeah, you should give a big tip, for that. So
and valet and all that.
Yeah, the valet parking, and the baby delivery and all that together. In the hospital, the person who has to mop up all the crud,
there is an afterbirth service
should get
charge,
a part of that tip, I think, that the doctor gets. It's for not shredding the veg, parking the car safely, delivering a non-brain damaged baby. So tipping is important, I think.
Tipping is important. Our main purpose is to get the douchebag out of the restaurant as quickly as we can.
Douchebag at table 22.
Douchebag at table 22. Let's get him his check.
And what about strip club? How does that work?
Oh, the
tipping of strippers.
The dancers tip out. They tip out their bouncers.
Tipping out means, what does that mean? I don't even know what that means. Tipping out.
Tipping out is a percentage of your overall tip that you made. Your gross tips, and then you got to tip out your drug dealer. You got to tip out
your drug dealer. You have to
your bouncer to walk you to your car and get you safely. As a stripper,
what about that? The person that does your hair extensions or your crotch waxing. The crotch waxer. Wax.
If it was a proper Brazilian, tip that.
I mean, because that's on display, I would imagine.
Look at that vag. How much did she tip?
The lady's there in the crotch area, taking out the random hair with hot wax. You do that to guys too, as a matter of fact.
Scrotum wax.
Scrot wax.
Kind of like girls' day out. They go shopping. Well, the guys go out and get their scrotums waxed. Well, we've made it from tipping to scrotum waxing.
Tipping is really any extra money, I guess, that you're giving out beyond the price that you're paying.
It's an appreciation. It's a show of appreciation.
Yeah, just throw
service.
Money. The great thing about being an American, I guess, is we can actually, just throw money at people for whatever reason, whether it's giving us food or tearing out our random pubic hair with hot wax.
It's just part of American culture. You go out there, you could escape your miserable life and have someone serve you for an hour and a half, uplift you, feel good. That's worth 20% of a tip, and that's the magic of it.
And if you're a European person here and you don't tip, you have to be deported. If you have any other thoughts, please leave a comment about this topic of tipping and throwing money around. And that's our episode for today. Stay tuned for the next one. And until then, throw money. And we'll see you next time. I'm Kitty Martini.
I'm Dean Aradio. This is Instant Retard.
See you next session.